First.
No, trust me, I'm recording now, and you do look good today, Edward, I can't lie. The specimen levels are good. This is Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, powered by Wow Hydrate and available on DAZN. Edward, little bone to pick first. I said it's not really a fucking bone to pick, is it? You're Edward Hearn. But I dropped you a little message on Monday afternoon, just got back to Biggin Hill.
As if.
Edward, you're around, mate.
As if.
Left on delivered as always.
As if I'm going to see you on Monday after AJ.
Did you enjoy my little PJ story?
I've just not, I've actually restricted you and muted you. I have.
You haven't?
I have.
I've still seen
on
you
Insta.
in the viewers.
No.
Yeah. You can't play.
How do you feel when you see that Eddie Hearn has viewed your story? I can just imagine you like.
Pause.
Yeah. No, did it?
Oh my God. Right, I want to start this interview with a bang that's going to have the boxing fans furious with what you just said off camera, which I can't believe. You have just said.
Very demure, very.
Mindful.
Mindful.
And then what was the other one?
Cutesy.
Yeah.
You told me to say cutesy.
Yeah, because you're going to get good bonuses for that. Yeah.
Okay, very demure, very mindful, cutesy.
Is that how you're applying?
No, you know what it was? Like, I haven't been wearing a suit for a while, and I wore one on Saturday, and I thought, bloody hell, you look unbelievable. So I thought we'd carry that on.
You're so humble.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, it is. About a year ago, I was told that I need glasses, and I've probably worn them about 3 times. And my eyes get very red because I'm on the screen all day. So yeah, I just thought we'd be a little bit kind of preppy today. Someone said more like England away.
What,
you
that?
know, like the pre.
Oh,
thing they
like
wear.
before they play.
Yeah,
not
but
having a tear up on the.
No, not like you, boy. Not like you, and because when you get your Cotswolds boys out.
Southampton.
Yeah. Well, we in Hamburg, England, Germany. Yeah, I'm here with the Cotswolds, massive.
Cirencester massive.
Cirencester, yeah.
You'd shit it if you saw the Cirencester massive. Let's be real.
Don't say that; they might show up.
Yeah, it's very true. You wouldn't want that.
Do you know the Cirencester massive?
I don't really know if there is. I'm going to probably offend.
There is.
You know, the worst thing is I'll offend a few people.
So, Cotswolds is an area, right? So is Cirencester.
Do you know what the capital is?
Capital of the Cotswolds. Cirencester.
Cirencester.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, blood.
Oh, you twat.
Are we going to have a Hearn appearance there at some point?
What, in Cirencester?
It's almost like, well, you've been speaking about it to me for 2 years.
Am I doing the Christmas lights? Who is doing the Christmas lights in Cirencester?
Should we shake on it now?
Well, no, you've got to speak to
the schedule frees up, myself and yourself.
I'll tell you what, right?
I'm
if
the
you
outside,
speak,
Parsons,
because you're only going to be allowed to do the Christmas lights if you bring me.
Yeah.
So if they allow you to turn on the Christmas lights in Cirencester, I'll come.
Handshake on camera, like a visible one in the frame. Oh, Edward! There we are. I got the handshake, everyone. Bosh. You're in a great mood.
Why would you not? Do you know how many messages I've had? I've got to say thank you to everybody that's messaged me.
I've been bloody nice as well.
Yeah, but like,
I sort of wanted an interview.
I've been around. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, life goes like this. So thank you to everybody who messaged me saying, just checking in, mate, are you okay, blah, blah, blah. But the answer is absolutely. Obviously, gutted with the result of Saturday night, but also couldn't be happier and prouder of the event, the performance from AJ, or the heart from AJ at least, and also everybody on the bill. I thought it was just a brilliant night, and I thought it was a massive shot in the arm for British boxing. Very demure, very mindful.
Yeah, that's what you look. You look well.
Frank's like.
What time you got Cambridge?
I don't know. When's the third series of Bottom coming out, Aid?
I actually think
You've got to be a little bit old to get that, haven't you?
I don't get that.
Adrian Edmondson.
No,
let me show you. Hang on.
Okay.
You broke your camera.
No. What do you mean if I broke my camera?
What kind of setup is this?
How's the camera broken?
Look at it,
Francis.
Let go of that. Let go.
Why?
It's going to flop.
No, it's not. You just would. You want to see a young man fail.
No, I don't, because I'm a young man, and I like to see you succeed.
Thanks, Francis.
What do you mean I was a young man?
No, you're not as young now.
compared
Eddie, is he a young man?
He's a 50-year-old.
Okay, that's actually a little bit what?
Adrian Edmondson.
Frank, can you get in the thumbnail?
You know that guy? Look. Let me just get one more good one.
That wasn't very good.
Oh, there we go. And it's got the perfect outfit on as well.
Hold up. Oh, Eddie, you have to show that again.
I mean, what kind of setup is this, Parsons?
There we are.
I'm not even tall enough.
Hold up, let me zoom in.
On me or the...
That looks a little bit like Shelley Finkel.
Yeah, well, Frank looks like a young Shelley Finkel.
Oh, that's such a bio.
There you go. What are you saying about Shelley Finkel?
Such a what?
A vio.
A vio.
That's such a vio. Anyway.
Parsons. Like, I know you're a kid, but you're not 14.
What's wrong with saying
Oh
vio?
my God, that is such a vio. Yeah.
Director of a business.
Is
Yeah,
he?
come on.
His own company.
He goes.
How do you know that? That's terrifying.
Because we know everything. He goes, I text you, when I just landed at Biggin Hill on Monday. What a tosser.
Edward, before the boxing fans get absolutely raging, which they probably already are, 5 minutes 20 when the actual boxing talk starts.
Yeah.
How are you, Matchroom as a whole, and Anthony Joshua dealing with the defeat?
Like you do with sport. Some nights you win, some nights you lose. Obviously, it was a devastating blow to get beat, and especially in that fashion. But huge fight, huge night, and we go again. Like I don't know any other way. I mean, Sunday was a bit tail between the legs. Monday was non-stop work with His Excellency till 3 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday was non-stop. Today we're at the press conference for the best fight in boxing. Dmitry Bivol against Artur Beterbiev, brilliant undercard. Tomorrow the build-up begins for Sheffield for our show on Saturday, and then we gear up to head out to Riyadh again. I mean, you haven't got time to start moaning and sulking and feeling sorry for yourself. And the conversations that I've had with AJ have been positive, and I think I'm excited for the bounce back.
Frank Warren has said that there may not be a rematch clause, but it's definitely something they're interested in. I know yesterday you came out and said Deontay Wilder, Daniel Dubois. And
just to clarify from our side, there is a rematch clause.
Okay.
Yeah, in this situation, normally, because there is obviously Riyadh season, normally you would have a different kind of rematch clause. In our options for our next fight, it does include Daniel Dubois.
Okay.
Now, we would also, want to make sure that the deal worked for everybody, particularly His Excellency and Riyadh season. All the early conversations with His Excellency is to look towards that rematch in the early part of 2025. But how early? Is it the right fight for us? Do we wait for December 21st and Tyson Fury, etc., etc.? So we will have to see.
Spencer Brown said he does expect to see the rematch.
Yeah.
That would be the likely one in his head. Is that when you sit there and you
look,
say
at the end of the day, there's only one person
does he have a preferred choice?
Who?
His Excellency
The
for
rematch.
the meeting? Oh, does it?
Yeah, I think so, And I think at the end of the day, there's only really one person that's going to make a decision. Anthony Joshua. And at the end of the day, come in here.
Come on, Oscar. Make the Stomping Ground debut. His mum prepared him that. Wendy Bevis prepared him a baguette this morning.
It's for Wednesday. I've got a chicken motor around my face.
Shout out to
There we are.
shout out to Wendy Bevis for providing the food today. We have a little bit of an incident to discuss. Whilst I'm looking very demure and very mindful, Oscar Bevis has gone for the baggy. What are they called? Bell bottoms? I don't know.
Linen trousers.
Okay, but you've mixed it up with a pair of actual running shoes.
What, Nike Vomeros, ain't running trainers.
What are they? Nike what?
Vomeros.
Like
Ain't running trainers.
Really?
Yeah, but you could run in them. Don't tell fibs, mate. When Eddie, when I was in LA with him, I said put on some smart trainers.
Why'd you?
For Riyadh season, I'm just using an example. I said put on some smart trainers. He put on them rascals.
Yeah.
And he put on them.
Okay.
I'm not a fashionista.
If we could get somewhere in the middle of you two, we'd be all right. You know what I mean? Can I just say though, on a serious note, Parsons, that What's Cold, that tee that you've got on from What's Cold is thick, fam. You know what I'm saying? That is a bad t-shirt, yeah.
Oh my God, what is going on? Oscar, thank you for your first.
Oscar.
Thanks, Ed.
On passing cameo. I don't know what's going on in this interview. Right, Anthony Joshua, is he happy to take the rematch next?
Yeah, it's the only thing he'll want.
Oh, really?
If you look at the Ruiz defeat, straight into rematch. Everyone said, don't take the rematch. Took the rematch, won every round. You look at the Usyk fight, don't take the rematch. Performed much better, but lost. This is a really, really important decision because we can't afford to get this decision wrong. This is a very important moment for his career. And as I said to him on the phone, you've probably got between 1 and 3 fights left. And it went a bit quiet and kind of realised he's blind. We're on the home straight. We really are. And, as I said before, camp, I can't even give you any excuses. He performed badly on the night, but listen, Dubois was brilliant. But I can't tell you he didn't look good in training, he didn't look good in sparring, he looked fantastic. So he wants to put it right, and I believe his first choice would always be the rematch.
Ben came out afterwards and did a little sort of after AJ, did a sort of post-fight press conference as such. You would have now had Ben Davison.
Oh, right, yeah.
You would have been able to see some of the corner advice in there. What do I know about boxing? I ain't got a Scooby. People are picking up on the roll the dice.
Yeah, but look,
warrior spirit.
When you don't have anything left in the tank, although he was starting to find his feet, it's easy after, isn't it? I mean, Shane's commentary was really interesting because he got it right at the point. Afterwards, a lot of people said that if he would have just broken him down from there, he could have gone on to win the fight. Who knows? He might have got chinned 10 seconds later. Like, he saw an opening. He hurt Daniel Dubois and he tried to end the fight. And I love that. I mean, I think that's what makes it so exciting. And I said, that's why you can be so proud of yourself. You didn't try and survive. You didn't try and let the ref call it off. You didn't throw in the towel. You tried to knock him out to win the fight. And you got chinned in the process. Heavyweight boxing.
Edward, I'm cautious that I don't always want to make this the whole like Eddie against Ben Shalom type thing, how we always had with Eddie and Frank Warren. However, if there's something to pick up on, which I haven't done in my last few interviews, I suppose I will, and there is a little bit more now. I suppose firstly off the back of Simon Jordan and the comments that you made yesterday about business interests. I like Ben Shalom, whether I have vested interests, let me restart that. I like Ben Shalom, and whatever vested interest I may or may not have in Ben Shalom's business is nobody else's business. What's your response?
It's all right. I mean, as I said, he has an interest in boxer. So I can't take his questioning or comment seriously because he's not
There's
impartial.
A conflict of interest.
Absolutely
is what
not.
you're saying.
Listen, it doesn't matter what his business interest is. He can still be a disc jockey, but he's got a hat on that is in his best interest to push boxer and not speak favourably about me and Frank. So it's fine, I'll still do his show and everything, but you just can't take him seriously.
Fair enough. Do you feel, is this something that's as of late, like his involvement with Ben Shalom?
No, he's been involved for a while. Yeah, okay. Listen, at what level? I know in meetings, whether that's investment meetings, all kinds of different stuff, but you can't, obviously if you have an interest for something to do well, it's a bit of an awkward spot to be in my opinion,
Do you think Simon's attitude, we know his comments towards His Excellency, etc. I know that they've spoken now, but do you feel like his attitude towards the current position of boxing changed?
Well, I just saw an article actually. I was just sent an article or something from Simon Jordan.
But he sent it
to you?
No,
not to me. It didn't send it to me, but I just popped up on my thing. I'm not sure where this was. Simon Jordan says, we must stop selling our sporting soul to the Saudis who have undermined free speech in this country and must respect our history and culture. I don't understand it. What is wrong with these people? I mean, why? What could you not have loved about Saturday night? What? Are you not happy that someone from another country has put all of their efforts and time and money into delivering an iconic event for our country, for British sport, for opportunities for our fighters? What are you not happy about? I don't understand. Are you saying they shouldn't be here? Well, what's the fucking most ridiculous, almost borderline racist point that you could possibly make? These people have listened to the response of British fight fans and British sport fans and said, we will give you a Riyadh season event in London. And I said this yesterday in my interview with Coogan. Some people say, oh, why was there a Saudi national anthem? Let me tell you why there was a Saudi national anthem. Because they are unbelievably proud of what they are doing in the sporting space by delivering massive global events now in other countries as well. And firstly, you want to moan about big events going to Riyadh. Now you're moaning about them bringing big events to London because British fight fans said, please bring us one. I mean, some people are so fucking miserable, it drives me absolutely mental. Can you imagine being around this guy at home? I mean, I bet he don't stop fucking moaning. Oh, the tea's cold. Oh, where's the knife? Oh, where's the remote control? Oh, just fucking cheer up, will you? Saturday was unbelievable. Yeah, stop being so miserable. And why don't you just turn around and go, fair play, well done for listening to the fight fans. That you're never going to be happy with everything that they do or everything that you see on a show. But why don't you just turn around and just go, like, you do realise that when you spend time with these people, you realise the passion they have. This is not a passion to plaster Saudi Arabia everywhere. This is a passion that they have for sport and for boxing. And for that, I'm on board and I'm behind them. And that won't change. If I think we're being used, if I think there's another agenda, then I don't necessarily need to be involved. I'm in on the journey with Turkey Al-Sheikh, with Riyadh season, because we are seeing the best opportunities for boxing we've ever seen. And I'm enjoying this process more than ever. So stop moaning, will you? And just enjoy this wonderful time for our sport.
I have, of course, been asked to plug this. While I give you this, I'll just get some reaction to some comments. Last week, Ben Shalom said your sort of face-off on stage wasn't joking and that you were raging and that he would like an apology from you.
I apologise that he's a complete pussy, but I will not be apologising for something that is just so irrelevant. Grow up. Like, just get over it. Do you know what I mean? If you look at Spencer Brown in the background, he was wetting himself when I was doing it. And no one was going, oh, apart from Betty Shalom. And that is his new name that I will now refer to him as, and I think fight fans will also refer to him as. And I will not be making any further comment about Betty Shalom after that incident, because if he can't take a little bit of banter, we're all in the wrong game, baby. Anyway, Modern Boxing Journal is the governor. This is our new publication, our new magazine, previously Canvas. We've had a revamp. It's a lifestyle and boxing magazine. It is unbelievable. Get your copy now.
Edward, thank you very much for your time.